Hi everyone. They call me El Jefe. El Jefe, in English the boss, is our latest Chicano conversion. With this bike we pulled out all the stops again to create a really cool Chicano with class. Because our goal is to grow with every project and to set the level a little bit higher. Glittering paint, white wall tires, flat handlebars and the eponymous air suspension make this bike worthy of the name, lowrider. By the way, lowriders originated in the Mexican immigrant quarters of Los Angeles in the 60s. A lowered motorcycle is not always a lowrider, but a lowrider is always a lowered motorcycle or car. The El Jefe is lots more than just a pretty face, and shines from any angle, not least thanks to the spectacular paintwork of the legendary Ingo Cruz from Carmen. The fenders, air ride suspension, as well as the 5-piece spoke wheels machined from the best aluminium are all from our production. With the El Dorado, not only new standards were set in our Chicano series, also a whole series of new parts were developed to turn the bike into a real low-rider were new triple trees and a new rear swing arm at the top of the development list. Then it has come to develop new fenders because what the chassis now makes possible, the fenders have to give. All in all an incredible effort. But as a lowrider should, the wheels literally disappear into the fenders. That brings the ultra-flat look which we support with this project with a beach bar and a matching swinging saddle. The saddle with its embossing was created by Spirit Leather and was perfectly handcrafted as usual. With Chico, we were able to win a very big player in the field of color design, who finally crowned the bike with his art of painting. We think the effort was worth it. Desperado. Once again the heritage in Chicano style was born named Desperado. The most eye-catching is probably the painting of Chico's pinstriping. In general, it's hard to imagine what the bike looked like before the reconstruction. In order to perfectly fulfill the Chicano look, the front and rear fenders were specially adapted and pulled into the deep. The fat 23 inches front wheel and 18 inches rear wheel in new digger design from our production in combination with white wall tires bring the style on the point. The handlebar El Toxico has a beautiful curved silhouette and was mounted with our old-style rises. This interaction completes the project perfectly and makes the Desperado another completely harmonious and beautiful Chicano bike. El Santo, the Saint. If you take a closer look at this masterly coating unit from Ingo Cruz's hand, it reminds you of the holy pictures from Mexico. The idea of the name as well as the design comes from Wolfgang, a long-time customer of our forge. Quite apart from the paint, this conversion is also a masterpiece in its technical part. This heritage model was refined in Chicano style and carries numerous parts from our forge. Many parts are optically adapted in a matte brass finish. For the typical Mexican style from our air ride systems for front and rear are essential. The bike rolls on 21 and 18-inch big spoke wheels, which are supported by the white wall tires again in the look. Front and rear fenders have been specially modified. The right handlebars provide a comfortable seating position for this heritage. Our specially made Chicano handlebar, El Toxico, is held by our old-style risers. These are also built in brass design. The Devil comes on 2 wheels. The Devil comes in many guises, but with this Thunderbike built, the Devil has only one face, in the form of the latest Harley-Davidson heritage model. A design that is reminiscent of the historic models, but offers modern driving comfort. The tight, yet comfortable chassis and agile engine of the new Softail generation provide the necessary driving pleasure and make every rider smile. The Chicano style found its origin in the 40s in New Mexico and goes back to the Mexican-American way of life. The so-called caballeros is supposed to remind of a knight promenading on his decorated horse. A further characteristic is the elaborate paint job, which should reflect the nature of the vehicle and the owner. Thanks for watching.